Joe Biggs here with Infowars.com. Now, earlier today, I had edited a video showing you what happened in Charlotte last night. Now, yet again, Black Lives Matter has inserted themselves into another situation and completely enraged people off of a false narrative. The false narrative being the fact that the man was shot, he was unarmed, in his car, reading a book, waiting on his son to come home from school, when clearly that was not the fact. This man was seen by police while they were actually serving a warrant for another individual. This man was seen holding a gun and was asked many times by a black police officer to drop his gun, to disarm himself, put his hands up in the air. That didn't happen, and he was shot. The chief of police in that area, Kerr Putney, came out and said that this is all happening because of lies being spread across social media, that the Black Lives Matter people have come in here and completely screwed everything up and are not allowing the facts to be told. And people like CNN and MSNBC are allowing these lies to spread to further incite violence. And now tonight, here we are, day 2, and more riots are happening. My buddy is downtown right now. His name's Dean. He's an ex-Marine. He says they're calling for the killing of white people. One person was just shot in the head and being treated for critically life-threatening wounds. So what happened to all the talk last night about being nonviolent, about all the love, about white and black people coming together? There was a protest scheduled for 7 o'clock at a park earlier tonight, but now they're downtown at the epicenter in an area I used to work. They're breaking into businesses and completely destroying the future of some people that have invested so much money and time and their livelihoods into building this area, which brings a lot of entertainment, joy, and money to the downtown Charlotte area. So let's look at some of the stuff on Twitter that's happening right now. New clashes between North Carolina police and protesters. I just tweeted out protests kicking off in uptown Charlotte. Shots fired. Someone shot in the head. Pray for my home of Charlotte. Just tons of stuff. You can see there's large groups of people now that are out here.
They tear gassed this entire area. There was maybe 300 people protesting downtown. Things started getting out of control. It started getting violent. Windows started getting broken in some of the businesses, as well as some cars. Police showed up in riot gear. They set off tear gas multiple times. And people started talking to us, getting very upset. They didn't want the media here. Some people stopped, talked to them. We explained we're just here to tell a story. The only violence that we saw was some windows and some businesses getting broken out. If you take a look down here.
Meanwhile, people are being shot in the head because of a false narrative, because of people like a local rapper that want to go around and spread lies. I put out this video last night if you want to check it out. Shocking, uncensored Charlotte riot footage. And this is footage from a Facebook stream where this rapper Shaka Zulu Gill, whatever the hell his name is, I guess he thinks he's Meek Mill or something, is out here live streaming in the neighborhood where the man was shot last night. And then he is calling for people to come out. He's inciting violence. He was personally punching and kicking police cars and trying to get people to flip them over. He was also trying to sell cocaine, and he was smoking blunts on there. Not saying if you want to smoke pot or whatever, but I'm just showing you the kind of person this guy is, being out there doing that. If one man can incite violence like this, it is now turning into 2 days of this. This person should be caught and should be held responsible for it. And also the family member who came out and said that the father was sitting unarmed in his car reading a book when they knew it was a lie. When the chief of police came out and said that all the eyewitnesses saw him brandishing a gun. Now, whether or not he actually pointed a gun at the police officers, that's something we don't know at this time because the body cam footage has not yet been released. Stay tuned for more reports as we get information as it comes in from my people on the ground in Charlotte. This has been Joe Biggs with Infowars.com.